Hello, Mark.
Good to see you, Steve.
Guys, I have Mark Amtower here with me. Mark and I have known each other for a while, okay? Mark is considered to be, that's how I heard of you in the beginning, the godfather of government marketing. Kind of a scary name, a big name, but I love it. So the godfather of government marketing. What you are to me is you are one of my biggest inspirations on LinkedIn.
Okay.
You're one of the reasons why I took LinkedIn seriously and want to putting so much effort on this incredible platform. The reason you're here today is you really help companies target government on LinkedIn, and people don't realize how important it is to have a LinkedIn profile if you're targeting government. So you want to share with us a little bit about why you need to be on LinkedIn and have a strong presence if you're targeting federal?
2.2 million reasons. There's 2.2 million feds on LinkedIn.
Okay.
You can find it by agency, by operating division, by job title. They have company pages just like you
Commercial
and me.
companies.
Okay. So finding them is relatively simple, but reaching out to them probably isn't as simple. Well, it's simple, but if you do it wrong, they're not going to
They
connect.
will respond, yeah.
So LinkedIn, as you know, we've discussed multiple times, is the best, largely free advertising and marketing platform that's ever been created.
Ever.
You have the ability to connect with professionals all over the world, all over the country, all over the GovCon market. So if you're in federal especially, you can identify the players in the agencies, you can identify the contractors they're doing business with. There's absolutely every reason to present yourself properly here. Otherwise, you're just going to be a blurry face in the crowd.
So 2.2 million feds are on LinkedIn. Now, of course, not all of them are decision makers and not all of them are the people we want to talk to, but a big majority of them are. And
Yes.
they are looking on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
They're looking to find subject matter experts. They're looking to find solutions to their problems. And if you are there putting out solutions, showing them what you can do for them, basically there's a good chance that you will create clients that way.
Yeah, and any company of significant size is generating content on a regular basis. The common complaint I hear from marketing people in those companies is that their sales and BD people don't share that information. If you're not sharing that information, you're not adding value to the network that you've created on LinkedIn. Simply putting out company white papers, case studies can build your presence on LinkedIn. So you're not simply a placeholder now, you're a presence, you're an information source, you're adding value. Even if you're only doing it a couple of times a month, it takes about 30 seconds to post something in your timeline on LinkedIn. When it's in your timeline, it goes out to all first-degree connections.
So you guys got to stay active on LinkedIn. Now, something that you and I've talked about, I think, before, it's great to do things on the company page, but really what drives LinkedIn is personal profiles.
Yep.
What drives LinkedIn is these subject matter experts that most of you guys are subject matter experts, but you're not putting it out there. So nobody knows except maybe, your families and the people you work with. So basically, use your private profile.
Yep.
Doesn't matter where you are, that's how things move on LinkedIn.
It is true.
So let's go meat and potatoes. What are the 3 things people need to do if they hear you and I, they hear our video, and now they want to bolster their activities on LinkedIn, get some more out of LinkedIn? What are the 3 things they need to do?
First thing they need to do is decide what their goals are on LinkedIn. What do you want LinkedIn to accomplish for you when you're there and when you're not there? So if you have specific goals, you want to reach out to a particular agency, you want to position yourself as an expert in doing business in IT and CMS, okay? Your profile has to reflect that, okay? And when you develop your profile that way, you're fine. So set your goals, build your profile, and then start sharing information. So you've got 3 simple things that you can do. What do you want to do on LinkedIn? What do you want it to do when you're not there? So if your profile is written well, you're going to get traffic, even if you're off for a week.
Absolutely.
2 weeks.
So you heard it here from Mark. You got to be client facing. LinkedIn is not a network that's built to grow your ego. It's not something that you want to read when you look at your profile. You need to put there what other people can gain from you. So you need to put your profile, if you are going after a subsegment of the market, you need to put that profile the way that they want to read it, so they understand. So we see this a lot, and I know we've talked about it a couple times. There are some people that just want to put everything on LinkedIn. You know, I do everything. And nobody hires someone that does everything.
You know, generalists aren't hired unless you're a handyman around the house. They aren't hired anywhere. So the government's not interested if you're an 8-person company and you consider yourselves a systems integrator. They want to know what specialty you bring to the market that addresses an issue that is bothering them right now. Period.
Absolutely.
And if you're not focusing on that, if you're trying to claim a broader swatch of the IT market or whatever market you're in, you're going to lose.
I could not agree. So don't be afraid to focus, okay? You do not have to sell everything to everybody. And focusing does not mean you're not going to sell everything to everybody. It means that's your effort on LinkedIn. If somebody picks up the phone and asks you for something else and you can sell it, by all means, go do business with them. But you got to focus your efforts on who you're trying to get on LinkedIn. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So what's the second one?
That is, well, goals, building your profile, sharing information.
So first of all is goals, understanding what you want to get.
Right.
Then building your profile, which includes pictures, graphics,
Lots of graphics.
information,
Yeah.
pieces of information that people can click in and see stuff that you're doing,
Yeah.
speaking, projects.
What we're doing right here. Video is big on LinkedIn. Graphics are huge. If you don't have a picture of yourself, head and shoulders smiling, your profile is about 90% less likely to be read. So the background area, the blue and dot thing
The
in
thing
the
that everybody
background,
has those
that's,
same pictures.
yeah, that's editable space. You can plug stuff in there. This is huge. This is free advertising on the information superhighway.
If you have some designations or titles or things that are make you special, put them on there. When somebody looks at your profile, you want to give them a full picture of what you can do for them and your expertise.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, and there's tons of word cloud tools out there that are free that you can do this. You can pay for them. You can use a company like Wexler to build these things for you. But graphics are important to grab the attention. People are driven to things that are graphically interesting.
And video is another thing. Video is
Huge.
being huge on LinkedIn right now. So it's not easy to do it. You're putting yourself out there, and it makes you vulnerable. But people actually view it, and if you put good content out
value.
there, people are gonna
Yep.
watch it, and then you're gonna become an expert.
Add value.
And then what you were talking about is really put yourself out there, guys. Mark has been doing LinkedIn for how long?
I've been on LinkedIn since February of '04. I've been speaking and coaching about it since September of '09.
So since 2004. I've only joined LinkedIn in 2013. So I have a lot to learn from Mark. But as I joined and I saw the power of this platform, I really just wanted to sink my teeth into it, build a community, give value, and I love what you do on LinkedIn. Mark, make me a promise. Let's do this again. Let's have a 10 minutes of like advanced LinkedIn lessons. What people need to do. You have so much success.
10 tips, 10 minutes.
10 tips, 10 minutes. So next time Mark's gonna come, we're gonna do for you guys 10 tips, 10 minutes on LinkedIn. Mark, always a pleasure, man. Thank you.
Thank you.